What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast, and we are about to discuss Dawn Staley having withdrawals because she did not choose Caitlin Clark for Team USA, and she is regretting this severely, as if the whole world did not tell her that Caitlin Clark was the number one option. And it's crazy how we saw First Take argue that Caitlin Clark should be on Team USA. Dawn Staley, guys, is receiving a lot of backlash for this latest article, guys. Make sure you get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's go. Caitlin Clark would get high consideration if U.S. team were picked now. Dawn Staley, a member of the selection committee, admits the WNBA rookie is playing head and shoulders above a lot of people. Oh, really? No shit, Dawn Staley. We only told you that since day one, literally before she even got to the league. She's only broke records, brought charter jets, packed arenas, averaged all kinds of rookie scores, hitting the triple-double record for a rookie. Oh, and did I forget to admit the $2.2 billion media rights deal that was just, awarded to the WNBA. Indeed, she is playing head and shoulders above a lot of people. She's actually doing a lot of things for a lot of people in the WNBA, but no. Dawn Staley did not want to listen to us. She feels that it has to be political because she has ties with a lot of the sisters that are on Team USA. Of course, I believe that they're going to win the gold medal, but if they don't, oh my gosh, we already see what a shit show the opening ceremony and how ratings have plummeted due to that debacle. But just imagine if Caitlin Clark was a part of this. A part of me tells me that a lot of the American people would still tune in just because of her. If I'm being honest, guys, I mean, men's basketball looks sensational. No one's really going to watch the WNBA. In fact, not a lot of people are willing to watch the Olympics at all as of now, based off what just transpired. But let's get into this report where it says if Dawn Staley could travel, the most popular player in the WNBA might just be on Team USA. Now, guys, if Dawn could travel, right? Now, why did it take for them to have to see the proof? Even though it was in the pudding, it took for them to have to see how Caitlin Clark has handled herself, how she is with the media, class, how she takes all of the hard late fouls, not even a basketball play, the Angel Reese debates, the Rookie of the Year debates, and she literally keeps her cool. If anything, she literally represents the USA to the fullest. And I'm sorry if I'm laughing, guys, but I just find this comical because they always end up regretting the things that make the most logical sense. But of course, it's pettiness when it comes to these women in the WNBA. I guarantee you guys, if they had a chance to choose Angel Reese, I'm quite sure that they probably would have done that, guys. I'm just saying, that's what I believe. It goes on to say the decision to leave Clark, whose popularity sent women's college basketball in the WNBA soaring off Team USA, was met with criticism last month. Guys, just look at this. Popularity sent women's college basketball in the WNBA soaring. One person increased $2 billion sports, guys. That's crazy. That's just wild to me, man. But I guess that wasn't good enough. As it goes on to say, Staley, a member of the team's selection committee, told NBC's Mike Tirico on Sunday that Clark would be in really high consideration if the rosters were chosen today. No shit. Nobody wants to watch Brittany Griner, whose voice is deeper than mine, Diana Taurasi, who's washed, and a lot of other women who quite frankly just weren't captivating like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were in the WNBA All-Star game. I mean, that looks fun. Arike Ogunbowale and Caitlin Clark on this team would have been superb. I got to throw my girl Arike Ogunbowale in this joint because, man, she can ball. I mean, she can ball. But like I said, guys, I would have not even noticed Arike if it was not for Caitlin Clark. No one was watching this sport. And for Caitlin Clark, I mean, goodness gracious, if I'm being honest, I personally think that Caitlin Clark and Arike, out of all people, should be on that list, okay? Because it just feels like the right thing to do. She was snubbed twice, Arike Ogunbowale, and obviously the popularity, and this was the most time to grow the sport. But there'll be another time. So we'll stand by until then. But guys, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me the way that Dawn Staley and the people of this committee chose these WNBA players, all because the women were so jealous, intimidated, and petty towards Caitlin Clark. No one's watching them. Like, what you guys, I'm telling you guys, no one is going to cover the highlights of women's basketball. You're not going to see that on First Take. You're not going to see that on Undisputed. You're not going to see that on First Things First or Colin Coward, guys. But I guarantee you this. Even if Caitlin Clark was on the bench, guys, there would be coverage. That's the power of the Caitlin Clark effect. And they missed it. They dropped the ball. It goes on to say, you're charged with putting together the best team of players, the best talent, Staley said. Caitlin is just a rookie in the WNBA. Wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. Oh my gosh. How ignorant of a statement is this? How crazy do you sound? And this is the same woman who could literally say wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she is now. But guess what? She just literally said that Angel Reese is her rookie of the year. So there's another hypocritical contradiction right there. How is Caitlin Clark playing worse than Angel Reese? But you just crowned Angel Reese the rookie of the year. Man, if we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team because she is playing head and shoulders above a lot of people, shooting the ball really well. Boy, man. Dawn Staley, you sound foolish, okay? The truth of the matter is, you did pretty bad business, and that's typical with most people like Dawn Staley because they lead with their emotions versus doing business. And honestly, that's a lot of the women in the WNBA. They do not know how to get out of their own way, and things like this is an example. Caitlin Clark still won the year, literally. No matter how important this Team USA roster was, it just doesn't feel important. So you guys are out there. I hope you guys bring that gold back. But the real gold is literally still here in the States. And that is Caitlin Clark. Well, she's on vacation now, should I say. But you guys get the gist. She's an elite passer. No shit. She's got a great basketball IQ. No shit. And she's a little more seasoned now in the pro game. Bro, like, oh my gosh. Like, bro, you really can't make this up. Like, no, her IQ was always there. You got to think about how these women, man, are they so funny? She literally never had a break. She had about a 5 week break from college to the pros. And think about how long the veterans have been in this league. Think about how these veterans on our own team can't even catch the ball because her IQ is insane. Her ball passing skills are insane. But I guess that just did not make the cut for Dawn Staley in that committee.
As a committee member, you're charged with putting together the best team of players, the best talent. Caitlin is just a rookie in the WNBA. Wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team because she is playing head and shoulders above a lot of people, shooting the ball extremely well. I mean, she is an elite passer. She's just got a great basketball IQ, and she's a little more seasoned in the pro game.
In a couple of months.
Yeah, in a couple of months than she was 2 months ago.
Yo, you didn't see this coming out of college? Let Big Bad Diana Taurasi tell it she wasn't going to be able to do any of this. I mean, this is the most hypocritical take. I mean, I've heard a few hypocritical takes, guys, but this is just her pretty much owning that she dropped the ball. Because there's no way that you can go over there on those international seas and tell me that you would not have benefited from having a Caitlin Clark, guys. Now let's look at these reactions. The USA women's basketball team was announced on June 11th, so Clark was significantly judged on and impacted by the WNBA's brutal scheduling to start not just 11 games in 20 days, but also against the league's best. Now she's thriving and enjoying her first time off since September. Man, this guy said a mouthful. Like, think about it. They really judged her off of that brutal ass schedule, and she still held her own. That is, man, that's impressive, dude. Like, this factual statement right here is the proof. It's literally the proof, which is a surprise to exactly nobody who has been following her game. Couldn't justify Caitlin Clark's snub then or now. Caitlin was better than Jewel Lord then and now. Chelsea Gray was hurt then and trash now. Case closed. You would think the coach of a team who lost like 1 game in 2 years would know who she lost to and why. Exactly, man. Just a reminder. And the 3 Olympic years where the NCAA Player of the Year was a senior, Taurasi, Parker, and Stewart, they were chosen to play on the Olympic team, having played 0 WNBA games. That's just, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. Like, that's crazy. How can you go against facts? I mean, this is just insane, man. But here she goes up here, and she's having to eat a lot of crow. But I will say it is nice that she kind of, I guess, admitted that she dropped it, if that's an admission. But this is just a situation where not only did she fail, also the WNBA, also the commissioner, also the whole committee. You guys dropped the ball big time. And to be honest with you guys, after seeing that opening ceremony, I'm kind of glad Caitlin Clark did not go. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns. How do you guys feel about this Dawn Staley statement? And was she completely wrong for leaving Caitlin Clark off of Team USA, which we all kind of know the answer to, guys? Drop your comments in the comment section, guys, and thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah.